Okay, this is basic 5 mathematics and it's week 3. Okay, we'll be looking at metric lengths. I am teacher Ijeoma. In the previous classes, we looked at capacity right in our week 1, and week 2 we considered the metric weight. So this week we are looking at metric lengths. Okay, so you should remember how we saw that capacity, our metric weight, the relationships. I'm sure you've been observing one or two things that are common in the two. Okay, we have metric length. At the end of the day, you'll also discover the similarity. The metric length have with metric weight and capacity measures. Okay, when we talk about metric length, what does it mean? We are measuring how long or how short an object is. Okay, before now, we our daddy and mommy, our grandparents, and they were making use of the parts of their body to take measurements. Okay, some were using their foot to measure. If you ask daddy how they were taking measurement then, when they want to purchase carpet or tile for a particular room, they will count it by feet. They will tell you 10 feet by 10 feet, 15 feet by 20 feet. They were using their feet to take the measurement. Okay, now some use their palm, some use their hand, some use their finger. Okay, they will tell you if it's this short, they will go and take the measurement and hold it this way and come and show you. Then that they show you, you too, you take the measurement and reproduce it. Some were using their fingers this way. Okay, you see them, they will take it, and if it's 3 or 2.5 or what have you, they will tell you that it is 3 of this, and you too, you go and reproduce it, right? But you know what? All those means of measurement, they were not accurate. Okay, so today we have an accurate means of taking measurement, and we have meter as our basic unit of metric length. Okay, so I've mentioned the basic unit. Now I'm going to give you other units of metric length, and that will be giving us what we call table of units in metric length. Okay, so we have that 10 milli. We are looking at this as table of units. Okay, this is a table of units in metric length. So we have that 10 milliliters. Will be giving you what? Will be giving us 1 centimeter. Okay, now 10 centimeter will be giving us 1 decimeter, and 10 decimeter will be giving us what? 1 meter. It doesn't end there. We still have more. Like 10 meter will give us what we call 1 decameter. Okay, I want you to observe the difference between deci and deca, right? Okay, so 10 decameter will be giving us what? It will be giving us 1 hectometer. And finally, 10 hectometer will be giving us 1 kilometer. Okay, now looking at this, you should remember that we saw something like this in our capacity measure and also in our metric weight, right? Okay, so in metric weight, we were dealing with gram. Okay, so in the absence of the meters, we had, in place of our meters, we had grams, right? And it is still the same. And when we got to this point, we have 10 kilograms that gave us what? That gave us 1,000 kilograms that gave us 1 metric ton. Okay, so in this case, we are having meters all through as the basic unit. So I'm going to write down some problems for us, and we're going to see how we solve for addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Okay, so I have these 3 examples for addition of metric length. Okay, and remember, okay, this is for you to refresh your memory. You said while carrying, remember that 10 millimeter will give you 1 centimeter, and 100 centimeter will give you 1 meter, 1000 meter will give you what? 1 kilometer. Okay? Okay, so here we have centimeter and millimeter. We have millimeter, centimeter, millimeter, kilometer, millimeter. Remember in the previous classes I advised you that while solving, okay, you should be observant and careful about it, okay? Observant about the units, okay? We can come and give you meter and millimeter only, and we intentionally remove the centimeter in between. So either ways, you are meant to know what to do, because I have taught you the units, and when I give you millimeter and meter, you know the relationship between the two, and so you can solve and convert words appropriately. Okay, so let us solve. So for centimeter and millimeter, we know that 10 of these will give you 1 of these, right? Okay, so let's start to solve. 5 plus 7 plus 5 plus 7 will give you what? It will give you that's 12 plus 5, we have 17. Okay, so we have 17 millimeter. We are changing to centimeter. Okay, now remember, because 10 of these will give you 1 of these, anything above 10, you do what? You find out how many 10 you have there. Okay, and what we put down is the remainder, not the whole number. Okay, you now see where is related to our metric weight and our capacity. Okay, for the addition, subtraction, and multiplication, we are having the remainders as our various answers. Okay, it's when we get to division that we start to put down the whole numbers. Okay, now we have 17 millimeter here, and remember 10 of these will give us 7. So all we need to do is to do 17 minus 10, which will give us 7 as the remainder, and this is what we will put. Okay, and we'll carry over our 1. Okay, now this 1 plus 0 will give us 1. Okay, now 1 plus 5 will be giving us 6, plus 2 will give us what? 7. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, so that is your answer. Is it clear enough? Okay, let's get to the next one. We have 7 plus 9 will give us what? 16. And 16 plus 8, we have 24. Okay, so we'll find out how many 10 we have in 24. So it's giving us 2 remainder was 4. Okay, so 4 will come over here, and we are carrying over 2. Right? So we have 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 8, we have 15. 15 plus 5, we have 20. Carry your 2 over, okay? 2 plus 1 will give us 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. And 7 plus 6 will be giving you what? We have 13. That is 130 now, okay? So we'll find out how many 100 we have in 30, and you find the remainder. So we have 100, and the remainder is what? 30. So we have 1 remainder, 30. Okay, what we are going to have here will be our remainder, okay? And we carry our 1 over. Now, 1 plus 5 will be giving us 6. 6 plus 4 is 10, and 10 plus 6 is what? 16. Okay, so in the next one we have 3 plus 4 will give us what? 7. 8 plus 5 will give us what? 13. 13 plus 9 will have 22. Okay, and that 2 you're bringing over. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 8 will give you what? 11. Now remember, we have kilometer and we have what? Meter. And 1,000 of these will give us 1 of these, okay? So we're going to find out how many kilometers we have here. Okay, so how many 1,000 do we have? We have 1 remainder was 127. Okay, so you put down your remainder and carry 1 word over. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 6 will give us what? 12. And 12 plus 6 will give us what? 18. Okay? Okay? So we have what? 18. Okay? Okay, so can you go through them again? Do you understand how we solve for them? Okay, for this one we have 5 plus 7 will give you what? You have 12 plus this is 7. And how many 10 do we have in 17? We have 1 remainder 7. So you put your remainder and carry 1 over. 1 plus 5 will give you 6 plus this 8. So really this is meant to be 8. Okay. Okay, 8, so and then 1 plus 1 plus 1 will give you 3. But let's go over to the next one. We have subtraction of metric length, okay? And in this case, you know subtraction will be borrowing, right? Okay, so we have 6 minus 9. Can you subtract? No, so we'll borrow 1. And that 1 we are borrowing, coming over to the limiter will give you what? It will be equivalent to 10. Right? So 10 plus 6 will give us what? 16. 16 minus 9 will be what? When you subtract 9 from 16, you'll be having what? 7. Right? 16 minus 9, okay? Yeah. And we have 7, okay? So now you know that you have removed 1 and 8 is remaining. So 8 minus 5 will give us what? 3. Okay, so over here we have 3 minus 9, you can subtract, you borrow 1, okay? Borrowing 1, what will be remaining is what? 9. And that one coming over is 10. 10 plus this is 13. And 13 minus 9, you'll be having 4, okay? Okay, so here we have 19 and 15, right? Sorry, we have 9 and 15, no longer 10. And so 9 and 15 we can't subtract, right? So we are borrowing 1. Borrowing 1, we'll be leaving this as 33. And 1 meter coming over to cm, we have this, right? Just to remember. Okay, so when we borrow 1 from here, it comes over as this. And what we have is 9. So we have 109 minus 15. 9 minus 5 will give you 4. 10 minus 1 will give you 9. So we have 94. Now 33 minus 17, right? 3 minus 7 cannot go, so we borrow 1. 13 minus 7, we have 6. 6 and this. Remember, when you borrow 1, what will be left there will be 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay? Now, coming over to this, we have kilometer and meter. And one of these is equivalent to 1,000 of these. And 150 minus 250 cannot go, right? Okay, so we are borrowing 1 from this, leaving it as 4. Okay, now 1 coming over here will be 1,000. You add the 153, so it's 1,150, and you have your 250, right? 0 minus 0 will give you 0. 5 minus 5 will give you 0. Now 11 minus 2 will be giving you what? 9. So you have 900 here, okay? And over here 4 minus 2, you have what? 2. Okay? Okay, so you have your 4 minus 2. That will be giving you. Okay, so we'll be solving for multiplication of metric length. So we have these 3 examples to solve, okay? Now in the first one, we have centimeter and millimeter. Okay, and we have 9, 8, 6, 8. 6 times 8 will give us what? 48, right? Okay, we have 48, and how many 10? Remember, 10 of these will give us 1 of this, right? So how many 10 of 10 do we have in 48? We have 4 remainder 8, right? Okay, so we have our 8, and we are carrying 4 over, right? So we keep the 4 somewhere here. 6 times 9 will be giving us what? 54 plus 4, that is what? 58. So we have our 58 here, okay? Now, over here we have 3 times 9 will be giving us what? 27. Okay, so how many 10 do we have here? We have 2 remainder 7. So you put your remainder and carry your 2 over, right? Now, 3 times 5 will be giving us what? We have 15. 3 times 7 is 21 plus 1, 22. Now, you now add your 2 at this point. Okay, that will be giving us 2 to 7. Okay, now 100 of this will be giving us all of this. So we find out how many 100 we have here. You have 2 remainder 27. So you write your remainder and carry your 2, right? Now 3 times 3 will give us 9 plus this. We have what? 11. Okay? So coming over to this, 4 times 5 will give us 20. So you have 0, carry what? 2. 4 times 7 will give you 28. What are you carrying again? You're carrying 2, right? So that is 30. Now you're carrying 3. So 4 times 3 will give us 12 plus this 15. Okay, so you have 1,500 meter. And remember, 1,000 meter gives you 1 kilometer. So we'll quickly solve to find out how many 1,000 we have. We have 1, remainder was remainder 500. So you have your 500 here. Okay, so you have your 500, and then 4 times 4 will give you what? 16. 4 times 4 will give you 16. Okay, so go through them. Okay, so you've gone through, right? You've seen how we solve for this. 8 times 6, we did 48. And how many 10 do we have in 48? 4, remainder 8, you have your remainder, and you carry your 4 over, right? And then we did 9 times 6, we gave us 54. We added 4, and we had 58. Same thing we did here. Over here we did 4 times 5, we had 20. That's 20, right? 20, and you carry your 2, right? And 4 times 7 will be giving you 28 plus this 2 is 30, right? Now you're carrying 3, and 4 times 3 is 12 plus 3, we have 1,500, and so the 1,000 will be going over to kilometer because 1,000 meter will give us 1 kilometer, and you have a remainder as what? 500. Okay, now 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1. Okay, this is 17. This is 17, okay? So you'll be solving for me the questions you have, and then I'll give you an assignment, okay, that you solve for me too. And as I think